Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, it brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing.
Good morning, and welcome to Story Time. Thank you so much for joining me today. Happy Tuesday, wherever you are joining in from today. I hope that you are well. I hope that everything is going great. Thank you so much for joining us here on Story Time. Absolutely appreciate you. And as always, please let us know where you're joining in from. And if anybody else is joining in with you, well, let us know. Thank you so much for joining us here on Story Time. Happy Tuesday. And yes, early reminders too. For those of you that are able, remember too that it is the primaries. Today is the day. If you have not filled in that ballot yet, if you have not voted yet, please do so. Make your voice count and send it in, or remind a friend, right? Even if we're not able to vote, let's remind a friend, let's remind somebody, let them know what day it is. So make sure you drop that ballot off today. Look around for a polling station near you that you could do that, or indeed another drop off. But thank you so much for joining us here on Story Time. And also too, we know that we are in that tax season as well. So yeah, lots of fun stuff to remind you of today here on Story Time this morning. But please vote. Make sure you take in your ballot and everything else check that needs to be done. Thank you so much for joining us here on Story Time, and welcome. We bring back a book to Story Time that I appreciate so much, and this one comes to us from MEDEIA COHAN and of course Sarah Walsh, and it is Sarah Walsh, and it is we're reading this with permission of the publishers Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Thank you indeed for joining in Story Time today. I hope that you enjoy this one. It is a fun book with lots to learn from, and yeah, cannot wait to share this one. It has been, I think, almost a year now since we brought this one to Story Time. So since we last brought this one to Story Time, so I hope that we can it'll be back sooner than a year this time around. But thank you so much for joining in, and I think it's been 6 or 7 years of publication of this wonderful book, so a great gift to all of us, and I hope that you enjoy it today. Thank you so much for being here with us on Story Time. Absolutely appreciate you. And remember too that we do have Marietta Apollonia coming here to Story Time with a brand new book, Wombat and the Family Tree, and we will be reading that one on March 26th. Yeah, so in a couple weeks or so, we'll be reading that one here on Story Time. And of course, Marietta will be here with us for another conversation to let us know what's been happening and what she's been up to this time that has passed, the interim time that has passed since the last book that we had here, which was Jack the Library Cat. Thank you so much for joining us here on Story Time. And I promise you too, there are lots of many creators out there that will be coming to Story Time, just working out the logistics in the meantime. But please do keep an eye out, an ear out for all that information that will be coming your way at storytimewithmrlimata.com, at Storytime with Mr. Limata on Facebook and YouTube. And of course, you can find us on Instagram and see all things Story Time. Thank you so much for being here with us today. Another fun book, beautiful book with a beautiful lesson as well. Hats of Faith coming right up. So get comfortable, get cozy, grab what you need to make this story time even better. Thank you indeed for being here with us today on Storytime Hats of Faith, written by MEDEIA COHAN, and we are reading this one with permission of the publishers Chronicle Books of San Francisco, and it is illustrated by Sarah Walsh. Get ready, get cozy, get comfortable. We'll be right back after this very short break. Thank you indeed for being here with us today.
Hi, friends. I'm Marietta Apollonio, the author and illustrator of Jack the Library Cat, and you are watching my family's favorite Story Time with Mr. Limata. Bye.
Yes, thank you indeed, Marietta. And she will be here live with us on March 26th here with her brand new book, Wombat and the Family Tree. So come and join us and find out what that one is all about. Thank you so much for joining us here on Storytime, and cannot wait to share this one. Here we go. Hats of Faith. Yeah. See if there's any that you've seen in your neighborhood or you've seen at your school or anywhere else that you've been. Hats of Faith, written by MEDEIA COHAN, illustrations by Sarah Walsh, and we are reading it with permission of the publishers Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Many religious people share the custom of covering their heads to show their love for God. And this that you see here is a turban, which many Sikh men wear. Have you seen one in your neighborhood? Have you seen one in your community? Yeah. Many religious people share the custom of covering their heads to show their love for God. This is a turban, which many Sikh men wear. What other head coverings are there? This is a hijab, which many Muslim women wear. This one right here. This is a hijab, which many Muslim women wear. And this is a Rasta hat, which many Rastafarian men wear. This is a hijab, which many Muslim women wear. And this is a Rasta hat, which many Rastafarian men wear. This is a patka, which many Sikh boys wear. Have you seen one at school? Have you seen one in your neighborhood? Yeah. This is a patka, which many Sikh boys wear. And this is a tiko, which many married Orthodox Jewish women wear. And this is a tiko, which many married Orthodox Jewish women wear. This is a chuni, which many Sikh women wear. This is a chuni, which many Sikh women wear. And this is a tupi, which many South Asian Muslim men wear. This is a tupi, which many South Asian Muslim men wear. This is a kippah, which many Jewish boys and men wear. This is a kippah, which many Jewish boys and men wear. And this is a head wrap, which many African Christian and Muslim women wear. And this is a head wrap, which many African and Muslim women wear. Many African Christian and Muslim women wear. Learning about each other makes it easy to be more understanding. Being understanding helps us spread love and peace. Yeah. Learning about each other makes it easy to be more understanding. Being understanding helps us spread love and peace. Yeah. And that's what we hope for, right? That's all we ask for. And we continue to share love and peace. And that is the end of our story today. Thank you so much for joining in. I know this one is so quick and short, but I hope that the lesson stays with you throughout the day today, and of course, throughout our lives. Why not? It is a powerful one indeed. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. I'll catch you on the other side of this very short break.
Hi, my name's Christine Mitchell-Adams. I'm a mama and an artist, and I believe that books are a great way for children to have access to the arts on an everyday basis, which is why I believe that programs like Storytime with Mr. Limata are so important.
Welcome back indeed. Thank you so much, Chrissy. Thank you indeed for sharing that powerful message. We need the arts in the schools, and not just the schools that have the money and can afford them, but I think we need to put in all the funds necessary to make sure that every child has an opportunity at all the different arts and skills and everything else that comes. They're exposed to all the arts, right? So I hope that the powers that be and all of us, really, our voices matter. We continue to push our leaders so that those things can be made available in the schools, at our schools, and different parts of our communities where our kids may gather. Thank you so much for joining us here on Storytime today. I hope that you enjoyed this one, a beautiful one indeed. Hats of faith, and a few things stood out for me. Of course, the last paragraph there, just being learning about each other makes it easy to be more understanding, and being understanding helps us spread love and peace. And nobody should be hurt in the name of religion. I think if your religion pushes you to hurt others, then I don't think that should be it's not something that should be practiced. We're here for love and peace, and make sure too that we treat others with the utmost respect. And so thank you so much for being here with us today on Storytime. A powerful message from this wonderful book. And one of the ones too that stood out, another one that stood out, is the Rastafarian hat. And partly because just saw the Bob Marley biopic this weekend, and just lots of lessons in there as well, and the roles that each of us has to play, whether big or small, and how important those are to our communities. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you. And tomorrow we're back with another exciting book, and this time we will be reading Crescent Moons and Pointed Minarets, a Muslim book of shapes. Yes, so come and join us here. Get ready to identify some shapes and see if any are familiar to you, or if any are in your neighborhood or in your house or wherever you watch Storytime from. Thank you so much for joining in today. Crescent Moons and Pointed Minarets is coming up tomorrow, and I hope that you enjoyed our book for today, Hats of Faith, written by MEDEIA COHAN, illustrations by Sarah Walsh, and read with permission of the publishers, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Thank you so much for joining us here on Storytime today. Absolutely appreciate you. And you can see today too, I'm in my Zambia jersey, just feeling good. Congratulations to Polo Polo, the Zambia national women's soccer team, for making it to the next round. And there we will face one more game, and hopefully we make it to the Olympics. But excited for that. And good luck, girls. Thank you so much for joining in here on Storytime. Kathy, thank you for being here with us on Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you. Well, you're not late. You're on Zambian time. You're honorary Zambian, Kathy. Thank you so much for being here with us today on Storytime. Luna, Thank you for being here with us. You'll watch the whole recording later. Well, thank you for being here. I hope that you enjoy it. Luna, I hope that you have fun listening to this book, but also I hope that you have fun with the rest of the day as well. Thank you so much for being here with us. And Ari and Megan, if you're joining us later on, we're sending you lots of love. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time, and to everybody that joins in, whether you're here live or indeed joining us later on for the recordings, we send you a ton of hugs and hope that you enjoy the stories. And please keep sending in the recommendations, and guarantee you that we're working to bring those to Story Time. Thank you so much for joining us here today. I hope that your day is a good one, whatever you're up to. I hope that it is productive in ways that you hope it is, and of course relaxing too. Thank you so much for joining us here on Storytime. Remember too that on March 26th we do have Marietta Apollonia joining us here live on Storytime and talking her brand new book Wombat and the Family Tree, which comes out that day. And of course, before, she has given us Jack the Library Cat. If you've not seen that one, ask for it at your local library. But excited to have Marietta come back here to Storytime, and we hope you are well out there in Harvard, Massachusetts. Thank you indeed for being here with us. This has been Storytime for today. This has been Storytime on this beautiful Tuesday morning out here in Oakland. The rains have stopped a little bit. It is a little bit chilly, but we'll take that. We'll take a little dry weather for a bit. And of course, where you are, please check what the weather conditions are if you're able, so as you go out you're more prepared. Thank you so much for being here. Much love from me, and I will see you again in the morning when we're back with another story, another exciting story here on Storytime. Much love from me. Bye-bye.
Story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, it brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing. We're different from the way that I look and think. Read me all of the stories. Read me all of the stories. Some stories from far away, others right here in my neighborhood. Story time. Ooh. Story time. Story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing. Brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing.